What's up, guys? You're back with Matt and me. It's YouTube day. I haven't filmed for a bit because we've been slammed, and I'll explain some of that later on what we're doing and why. But we are putting truck together for an event at Boise State today, and we're taking the full PA, very small monitor package, 10 in-ears. Yeah, we'll need that. And we're packing. So we're gonna bring you guys along for what it looks like to pack a show out of the shop. We've already taken the van out, so we have some space. Truck 15 is what's gonna take our stuff down today, just for ease. And we're training School of Leadership students for the first day today. So they're gonna get the feel of an event, but also Truck 15 and all that junk. Unlike other events, we're not taking cable cases. Can you pause that for a second?
Yeah.
We're not taking cable cases only because we're inside and we don't need them. So the way that I build shows is I build them as if I was setting them up. That's how I kind of remember everything. AKA sometimes not remember things. And the other thing we'll do once that's done is to go through the small pieces like plugins for a phone, playback stuff, go through the ProPresenter case on that computer, make sure we have HDMI stuff, backups of those, because if you have one HDMI cable and it breaks or it doesn't work, you're kind of hosed for that event, which I don't want to be. So from beginning, if I was patching a stage, we're starting with this case. This is like everything on our shows. And this case has like all of our burnables and small stuff. We probably should make sure we have permanent markers in here. I think there's one in this box over here. Well, we'll take them for us because we're going to need them because we're pros. So, we've got our 4 in-ears. We've got tape box, our snake for in-ears. Like I said, there's 10 mono mixes on this one. Actually, that's not true. There's 4 stereos and 6 monos. And the bones case with the cable tester. This doesn't go in there. 4816. Normally we would rack up other stuff in here, but I do not feel like doing that today because it's a one-off show and I would have to take it all back out, and I don't want to. We're gonna have to pull all the mics for this show and land them in this box rather than take this whole thing, which would be stupid. Mm-hmm. So I think this is done. Let's put the doors on this and get it ready to go. Matt already pulled some stuff here, which is normal things. The SQ5's in here. We just had it out for 3 weeks, so I know that the build on this is accurate. It's up to date with 1.6 something. So I know that's good. I've got 2 Sennheiser mics on it that we'll take today. I am going to pull a QLXD on this one as like a hot spare. Every event, I pretty much have a spare wireless mic, and I could not tell you how many times that's benefited me. Basically, every show this summer, I have used an extra wireless mic. Pro 7 machine, but it's just a general MacBook Pro, and sitting here in a Pelican case, a couple of USB-C adapters, HDMI adapter, power supply. So that'll go with us today. Mic stand kit. We're not doing any straight stands. We are also not doing any antennas for RF, so we don't need them. Nord Stage 3. We're not doing multiple events at the same time. If we were, I would be labeling every stand that we have. But we're not, so no need. Okay, let's take one of these. Drum stands, pedal. Yeah, we'll do this for the kit. So that one can go back, but we will take this for our hardware kit. So we've got a mixer. We've got our stage rack. And so here's how, I'm also training Matt a little bit on my show process. This is probably not going to work for everybody, but I'm going to train what works for me. I think about connections and dropping stuff. So the mixer is, you can put that on the end of this if you want to. That way it's just kind of already there. So we have a mixer we're dropping and a head end we're dropping, but obviously to connect those two, we need Ethercon. Yep. So this is kind of how I patch stuff as I would need it on the stage, I come and get it from here. Also, I always take 2 Ethercon. Never 1, ever. Again, I don't like single points of failure on any show because I'll pay for it later. If it breaks, I have no other answer. So, mixer's in, Ethercon's in, head end is in. We will need enough patch to do the stage, but also patch for the amps because they're going to come off of this. Oh no. At Faith Heights, how we're programmed right now, we used the house snake to come off the desk, and that's what fed the amps. That's how we were able to get enough out of the 4816.
Okay.
So let's just do math real quick. 6 monos is 6. 4 stereos is 8. That's 14. That gives me a left right, but it doesn't give me a sub, and I do need an aux sub for this. And monitors too. So I need 4 from the desk. So kind of depends on where I'm going to put the desk. I still have to run Ethercon from the SQ all the way out to where the stage rack's going to be on side stage. So I could run 100 footers to the amps. I'm just thinking if I want to do it that way. Or do I change the in-ears and just patch them as monos and not have the problem? And that would be easier for sure.
Do they need stereo in-ears?
It's nicer, but not all the band gets them, so.
And they're used to mono anyways.
Not for this one, they're not. They just did 3 weeks of camp with stereo in-ears. And all of it's basically the same people except for the guitar.
Just about, yeah.
Let's just pack them. We'll make the decision on site. So get 2 more. And no. Just on the stuff. We'll just take them raw. There's 2 more here somewhere. Find a box that's got hundreds.
Yeah. Another thing to think about for that case is we don't have the outlet to PowerCon cable.
Check this out. Well, I made some more.
Oh, sweet.
So over here, I actually have a couple of new toys for our shows. I've got some really nice Edison to PowerCons. And here's why we're taking 4. Is in the power trunk. I also bought PowerCon to Edison distros. What's it say? SMPTE?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100. Yeah, that's fine. Even though this is heavy, I traditionally prefer to have this case.
Do we want to just bring it anyways?
Like in addition to? It's way excessive. I think we'll just do tiny.
Okay.
And let's just take a handful of small patch from this one. We'll just throw it in tiny. We just need to make sure that it comes back to this case after show. We'll do this maybe for cleanliness because we still have to go to the amps, right? So we'll use let's just take these. We'll use these little snakes to just get to the amp racks.
Okay.
And that should be good enough. Those can probably go in here because they're small. Let's get Nathan's vacuum out of the way. I didn't tell him it's in here, so he probably wonders if it's still over at that site, but it's of course not.
For the 100 footers and the snake, do we want to take another one of those? Or
Another pelly?
Or just have them loose?
I usually just stick them on top of one of the boxes.
I got them on top of there, but you're saying you might...
Let's just take this, Matt. This has everything we need.
Okay.
I'll put the little reds back in here. Let's just not do this. Yeah, we'll make this easier. because we also need to take our drop snakes. So we're just gonna make life easy. All right, go ahead. All right, so disconnects for the amp. We need one for drums. If I could take the 12, that would be awesome.
Are we going to take the power trunk, or do you want me to pull power out of tiny?
Power trunk.
Okay.
We need the one that has the assorted stuff. Luckily, these are still labeled. I actually didn't take the labels off of these because they're so close to what we usually need. So drum snake, band snake, MD click and track. If I have time, it's dumb, but if I could possibly get a camera feed into OBS and send that to young adults from there, that would be cool. Just a mix from the SQ and send it there, and I think I can do it. In fact, I think I can probably do it from my computer. Yeah, I spent like a day after we had those 3 shows, and I just started putting everything away because I had stuff everywhere. Okay, so we have those, and then we also have
A couple of Edison's.
4. Somewhere. Oh, I wonder if they're over here. I legit kind of forgot where I put them. Yeah, all the time. All right, in-ears. Probably gonna do monos for that. We'll see when we get there. All right, time to pull microphones. So this is gonna change a little bit because you guys now have your package back at Euclid.
Yeah.
So we'll do switch mic for front of house. 257s for the kit. That'll be for snare top, snare bottom. We need to open up this stuff and see what's in here. 2 bags of assorted clips. Those are regulars. This one needs a few more clips. All right, clips. We got a 58, another 58, another 58. Might as well just do 58s. Feedback rejection is good enough. That'll be for vocals. 257, snare top bottom, switch mic for me. We're not gonna do drum talk. Yes to clips. Audix clips for drums. So that covers tom, kick, snare, hat. We're not doing overheads. I think that's fine. So normally we put DIs in here, but for our ease, I ended up just putting them in here. All right. We have a mixer. We have a whole patch kit. We got drop snakes. We have SQ5 for the back. We have Ethercon to run to it. We have mic stands. We have a mic setup and clips for the kit. We don't have... we only need... You can actually pull that, Matt, because we just did clips.
Okay.
No, I'm wrong. We have snare to think about. So we need snare bottom. We have 2 of these. Doesn't matter. We'll just do this one. Snare bottom for that 57. I've got a longer one over here, which is snare top. Snare top. We need one for the kick.
Jordan said she was going to do both.
Okay. Then we probably don't need it because Pro Presenter will be in the back. Okay. Pro Presenter lives on that little desk that's in the back of the room with the house wireless, which we totally won't use.
Yeah.
Not that they're bad, they're ULXD, but they have these little like 6-inch speakers through the room, which don't do jack all.
It never ceases to amaze me that these super nice, fancy venues and stuff will put the cheapest.
They put the greatest mics. No PA support.
The PA is garbage.
And I know why. They don't want the possibility of feedback, and so they run an underset PA because if you had to be IT for Boise State, you would be running to problems for people who genuinely do not know how to operate anything. Is it 99 or something dumb like that?
100.
Oh my gosh.
Why? It's been not that.
No want.
It's been like semi-cool for a while now.
Yeah, let's get that ramp fixed.
Yeah.
Coming up on it. This is University Drive, which is the entrance into Boise State University, where our event is today. And yes, we have done events in the stadium. That is not where we are today. We are in a room called the Stuckel Sky Center, and it is what overlooks the Boise State field. In fact, it's that big building up there with all the windows. We'll be loading into the entrance floor here, and it's the 4th floor up. So it's kind of a long ways to go. And the other difficult thing, which I'm sure is every college, is there is just an immense amount of people always walking here. Just all the time. They're kind of in the way because, you know, they just kind of go wherever they want. So you really got to like keep an eye out for them. It's pretty annoying. go see how long this is gonna take. We're only in at 1:30, so we'll probably be fine. Just sit here and stage for our loadout. Whew. Oh yeah, that's a really high stage. Not a whole lot of room in the front. I think we can make it work though. So I think we'll do racks back here. Nice. There's some XLRs that go all the way back. Might take advantage of those. Let's do, what do we got? 4LA2. Panel label, this one the same. It's not on there, so I can't tell. 4LA4. Okay, looks like we'll take a 50 from that side. I bet you that one out there is not shared. Really suck if it was. I kind of don't want the risk, so we're gonna put two of our big cables over there, bring that power over here for 1 amp, and then we'll power the other amp off of 4LA2. Yeah, here's the blue. That comes up here, Braden. So does yours, Matt. All right, Braden, that's gonna go right here. Yes, let's set up tables before the event thing. That far side, Matt. Yep. All right, let's pull the door off. Let's see which side we got here. Back side. Cool. So flip that this way, other way. Take the front door off and put it over next to the windows without hitting the glass. Semi-trailer from the Broncos game in Florida just arrived back with amazing treatment by whoever's throwing pipe everywhere. Bunch of road cases coming in. It's like a 2,400 mile trip or something like that. And rather than carry, this guy just wants to throw them. That's a good loadout.
We have electrical.
We did. If you can't hear him, let me make sure he's pre to all of you guys. Oh, it looks like on some he's not. Let's see what we got here. Oh, for keys? For keys, he's post. Here you go. That's funny.
So
You should have him now.
Keep playing.
Sierra, we're just afraid if you guys want to come when you're done. We're just finishing these up.
I can't hear it. I don't have drums in my ears.
All right, let's have a look at that.
Even as I move it, I just hear it. I don't hear it.
It could be the same thing before, just
Same with
sitting
line.
on post.
Yeah.
On line check, you guys can roll.
We're good.
There's a tonal difference between these and this, and I'm mixing to that, so these are not really accurate.
That's lovely.
Everything means everything, and everything that has me.
Okay. Hand me that mic. See, man. Now we can do that. Put that top lid on the front of this and the back one on the back side. Make sure they're right side up. They need to go. That's a misplace. I mean, somebody during the show took them out and put them in the wrong spot. They go in the drum stuff. Let's for just safekeeping for right now. Throw them in the tapes drawer.
Thank you.
Okay, that's done. Josh, let's take this stuff with it.
Going down right now?
Oh, so I'm like in the.
Want to take a load now?
Pretty soon we need to get Matt here to the truck. Okay.
You want to use lift or the ramp?
Lift.
Oh, there it is. I forgot about the stinking bar.
Pizza ball thing down.
Are you wanting to take some? If you want to, like that case rolls, and that's just what we can. It's pretty light.
All right, guys, we're gonna come through this side aisle. Coming right behind you, E.
On your left, how many times?
Leave it to every event, a group of people finding the absolute pathway for cases to go and being there.
We're gonna pray, hold it so that we can.
That's nice. Yeah, nice and toast. Okay, cool.
This is right here is good. Thank you.
Have you guys start loading stuff up? Josh and I will organize it. Everything.
Everything goes.
Oh, I see that. Alright. Check out your other knee, bro.
Those are the speaker stands. All right. Let's get one more box in here. No delay, Braden, just push. Got it. Boy. You ready to go, Mark? We got you. We'll just pull forward. You going right now?
Nowhere, Pastor.
Hold the truck. Stop. Hold the truck. We're going to scoot you forward, let Mark out. Guide the rest of this up, Chris. Make sure they're lined in. Matt, make sure that load's double braced.
Yeah, usually run.
That person just ran that red light. I don't even think they knew that was red. Honestly, that probably happens all the time down here on campus. But that concludes this show. We are not putting the truck away. We're training interns on how to do that tomorrow. It's our first practicum day. I am not ready for it, but I will be when it matters. Catch you guys in the next one. What's up, everybody? It is 7:39. It is 7:39. On a Tuesday morning. Like I said in the last video, it is launch week. And launch week is, for us, 11 different types of events. Basically happen within a 3 to 4 day period. And they're all varying sizes, large, small. And they all need very different things. So the majority of my time this week is going to be in doing that. Today is our first day with the School of Leadership students. And we will be prepping what areas they're going to serve in, what their duties and responsibilities will be, the things that I assign them to do, which will also kind of coincide with what skills that they're going to learn. And a lot of that I've put together also with the types of people they are, the skills they already have. And man, it just varies. Like, we have this one class called CCOM, which is Capital College of Ministry. And I don't necessarily need someone to be an audio tech on that. I need someone to turn stuff on the same way every time, make sure it works every time, and then functionally use it. That's what I really need. And it doesn't need to be more complicated than that. So I've got the perfect person in mind. They will learn other skills. They'll learn how to troubleshoot, things like that. But first I need them to operate. So almost every year I make a class of engineering and a class of operator. And that's how I basically separate what interns do what. So at least for those of us who are what are going to be prime operators, the 4 interns and the 3 of us who are full-time, or that means there's really 7 of us. Welcome to the gross IT office of a church production manager slash IT slash transportation manager, because that's what I am. I sound sick, but I'm not. At least I don't think I am. Wow, like all the lights are like out in this room. It's crazy. All right. Reimbursement. August stipend for AT. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go out and do a bus check because it's about time for me to get that bus out of the berm and over to the other building, the access buildings. And then I also need to get my truck going for the day. And then I need to come in and start looking at the webinar side of things for Zoom, because that's what's going in 215 for the college classes. Starting tomorrow, we'll be doing the webinar style of things. Pretty excited about that. This channel was not supposed to include bus content, and apparently I was really wrong in that at least 60% of my videos has something to do with the buses, which maybe just reminds me that I do more with buses than I think I do. But in all honesty, these buses are going away. In fact, the price on them is so ridiculously good. I am tempted to buy one for myself. Seriously. Yeah, we're selling that one over there for $5,000. And here's the cool part. This bus over here, which does not run, that bus is going for $0. And it is identical to that one. So you could get a whole parts bus for no money. It's a little bit sad. I've been taking care of these buses for several years. They are good units. And somewhere in here is the drive shaft of this one because it had to get towed back. Looks like batteries still have a charge. They have a great charge. Good grief. All right, let's get this truck going. This is what we were in all day yesterday. It's still full because interns will get introduced to the shop today. Then we're gonna offload this truck. Got some big plans for this too. All these lights need to be gone through. They're pretty worn out. Change them out for LEDs. We'll let that truck idle. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I took my keys inside. Of course I did. Subsequently left the laptop in there, which is what they're hooked to, so oops. I guess we'll jump in the Suburban. Take this and go get some starting fluid. 2 filters almost. Oh my goodness. That's the air filter? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's terrible. Well, it was doing its job, that's for sure. It's a second stage filter. Alright, I'm gonna just shoot some stuff in here, see what happens. Might not be enough to even do anything. And I'm not doing it while it's cranking, but let's just see what happens. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run myself out of time because I left the keys in the other truck. That's not a good sign. It's a bad sign. It won't even fire off starting fluid. That starts leading me to high pressure oil pump. And I don't have a Ford International connected to read codes on this. Oh, she wants to. He's trying. I think we have a fuel delivery problem. I got good oil pressure. Doesn't sound good. I'll tell you that right now. For some reason, like, the whole radiator's moving. Kind of hoping that it would, like, even out here, but it's not. I think she's struggling for fuel. I need to find out what those codes are, the really bad ones. See what we got going on there. All right, so not only do we have a lot of orders coming in today, my B&H stuff is here. These boxes are 50 pounds a piece. These are reels of SDI. I'm not mistaken, I think these are 500s, which are a little more common than the thousands. I don't remember what they are. They might be 1,000. Who knows? Either way, I don't really count the amount of SDI because I just need a lot. So if they are 1,000s, here's 2,000 feet. Just under half a mile. Whew. And we've got viewing monitors in today for another install project. And the bus that we've been working on has weeds around it. So it's time to get those weeds out because we said that we would. So I'm gonna load this up, check for fuel here real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're solid. Fuel smells good still. Yeah. Get these clothes racks out of here later. I need to take that pressure washer out. So for now, I think we're in good shape on all that. We have other orders coming via UPS, FedEx, and USPS today. Back to the Meridian campus. I am waiting on some of those to get there now. So right now Matt is over with bus 74 and he's hooking in the outside spline that has the coupler for the drive shaft. Okay. So he's putting that together and then hooking the drive shaft up, and the hope is that I can just drive it to where it needs to go. And further hope is I can sell it the way that it is, knowing it needs a little bit of work, but at least it runs. I mean, up until today, that sucker has not run at all. And just feeding it some starting fluid, I think was enough to get the high pressure oil pump to start running again, and it was enough to then start pulling fuel. And I don't actually, the fuel pump might be mechanical. It's not really that simple on a diesel. There's usually like a primer pump, but we'll see. That's really funny. All right, just finished with the interns. If anybody wonders why I'm always popping the hood on this, I take the negative cable off this van because it has a really super bad drain in this door. And I haven't fixed it yet. And I'm probably just gonna keep taking that off. I might even wire a switch in here to just take the ground out from inside. That would be good. But so far, it's as far as up and goes when I ask it to, so that's all I need. Time to go figure out a Zoom call.